ShartimusPrime, ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, taking bad hits, taking bad shit. Subscribe.
There's a read up over here. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause it while. Hey, what's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends action figure review on the PulseCon 2021 exclusive Marvel Legends World Domination Tour MODOK and the Captain. If you're trying to pick up your Marvel Legends, you can do so at
Search your feelings, you know it be true.
Dorkside Toys is a store for you. Link below. Alright, down there I ask you to please hit that like button, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. And a big thanks to Troy Collects Toys for making this video possible. He was able to find this and I was able to buy it off him, and I really appreciate you looking out, brother. Really grateful for that, and it looks pretty sweet right over here. I love how they have this nice hard case going on, so yeah, you know, for a guitar or some hardware, and MODOK's face is embossed right over here, and then you get this piece of cardboard wrapping around with a little bit of the MODOK logo wrapping around. You can see more of the hard case and everything. You get some hinges. You could actually feel some of this stuff, you know what I mean? It's spot varnished around the edge and everything, so it kind of feels like a hard case. But yeah, there you go with the Elvis MODOK right over there. You get some warning stuff, and then on this side you could see the locks and everything, or everything that holds everything together. Get some handle, and it says MODOK on the top. And then not much more at the bottom, except for some gum or something. I don't know, but let's get to it and crack this thing open. We're actually just gonna crack it open right now, like that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and slice like that, slice like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it upside down, do the MODOK plop, move it down, and slice, and some more slicing right there, and boom, now we have MODOK, or the World Domination MODOK, inside with the Captain. And that looks pretty cool. All right, the plastic's coming off right over there, but yeah, you can see the inside right over here. He's got some drumsticks and the guitar. You can see Next Wave right over there. You get a set list right over there. Hydra Ground, I guess is the name of the first song. And then you can see the figures right over here, and then there's stuff underneath. Oh, and then you get accessories underneath over there. All right, very cool. Let's go ahead and see the inside of this. You get your George Tarleton AIM Technician card right in there, and it says VIP guest, and you get some sunglasses, and you get your guitar cable, and then you get the one image of the Elvis MODOKs from the Next Wave books. Like, that's only one image in there from the whole thing. But anyway, let's get to it and crack these things open. And here's the Elvis MODOK and the Captain out of the packaging. An interesting two-pack set, no doubt, but some very cool things here. So let's get a closer look at the accessories, and then we'll take a closer look at the figures. Actually, I want to go straight to the figure right over here for the Captain. We only get accessories for the Elvis MODOK figure, but if you haven't read Next Wave, do yourself a favor and read Next Wave. It's a page turner. It is really fun and hilarious. Great characters and everything, and I love the Captain. He has one of my favorite quotes from Next Wave, which I'll read to you right now. It goes, "First, I'm going to kill whoever's in there. Then I'm going to f*** them. Then I'm going to make a joke. Then I'm going to f*** them again. I'm going to be a superhero." I think that was great. So the whole thing is just hilarious, and I think the head sculpt right here is just absolutely fantastic. I love the sideburns. I like how it looks real and everything, so that's very cool. Love the details in there. That is just looking awesome with the hair sculpt and everything. Then we have a less content Captain head sculpt where he's looking all mean and angry. And by the way, he got his super strength and all his superpowers granted to him from aliens, which he shortly killed right after by bashing their heads in because he thought he would get gold coins out of them, but then realized he wouldn't, and then he puked. And it was just a funny book all the way around. But looking at the rest of the figure, it looks awesome. We get these arms that I'm not a huge fan of. We've seen these for many years, from at least like 2014 or before that, I think. Probably 2012, but yeah, it's not my favorite trench coat arms. The trench coat is nice though. I really do like this nice soft material and everything. You can see that they went with the brown butterfly joints on the inside, so that's a smart move. I like that. New upper torso along with the legs too, but yeah, nice clean paint apps over there. I like the wrinkles in the sculpt and everything. Looks great. So we get this small collar right over here for the t-shirt, and then the camo pants look awesome. I really like how the belt looks over here, so that's very cool. Nice looking pockets. I think these actually actually may have been reused from another figure, but I think it's brand new because we're seeing the pinless joints right over here on the knees. So that's cool. And even though this is older, this is also pinless. So that matches for those that get really irritated when the pinless doesn't match on all the limbs. I love how the sneakers came out over here. That looks great with that fine detail for the shoelaces. Nice white paint. And I like how you can see the little bit of white right over here for the socks. So that is very, very cool. And of course, the figure has peg holes at the bottom of the feet. I really do like the articulation on this figure. I have one gripe. The head can move up very far, which was actually kind of stiff for mine, but yeah, he'll look up very far and it'll move down that much. You get no forward and back like a pile driver. You can turn side to side and no real head pivoting. The shoulders won't move in more than that, but you can move them outward that far. You do get the butterfly joint. You could rotate a full 360. You get the bicep swivel, single jointed elbows, rotation at the elbows. The hands turn side to side and hinge up and down. You get an ab crunch forward that much. It moves back that far, waist cut. You get the hips that move outward that far. You'll kick forward very high and back a little bit, upper thigh cut, pinless double jointed knees. Then you get the sock rotation right over here. It's actually just like above the cuff of the pants it rotates. Then you can move the ankles down. They do move up and he has beautiful ankle pivot. So these Elvis MODOKs showed up for literally just one panel. That was it. And Next Wave was doing their break-in and there's all kinds of different monsters and stuff. But yeah, they went with these and I still kind of wish to get two more. But anyway, you get two sets of hands. You get a right fisted hand and then the microphone holding hand, the two wide open hands. You get the shades, you get the stand for the burgers, and you get these flying burgers, which actually kind of make me hungry. Yeah, they look really good. I haven't seen Hasbro make such delicious food like this before. You get the sesame seed buns and everything, and I guess there's like this energy plasma ketchup going in between each of them, which is kind of neat. One little gripe for me though is that when you have this on the stand, which you can see just ports in right here, it doesn't line up perfectly with this right over here, so it doesn't look like it's properly projecting straight out of there, but you know, if you angle it right, it looks fine. Then lastly, we do get these shades, which I really like a lot because they are still translucent. However, they do have paint on them. You can see we get a little bit of a darker blue paint, and at the edge it's a lighter blue color. So I think that's really neat that they're able to add paint and still make it translucent. And then I did try adding a different face on the MODOK right over here, and that's just not going to work out. You can only really use the one that it comes with, but yeah, you just port this on right over here on each side, and then now he's got the shades. And I do like what they've done with this new face over here. It looks really good. Nice clean paint apps and everything for the teeth, so I do like that. And just again, seeing it without the glasses on there, you can see the wrinkles and everything, you get the whited out eyes and stuff. You can see the pompadour looking really good. Love how this hair sculpt looks. Can't really complain about that. There are subtle differences in the paint applications on this MODOK, by the way. Just to compare a little bit, you can see they've added some blue on the back. The squigglies right here are painted on this one. We're not seeing that on this one, but you know, slightly different paint applications. You can still see some marbling here and there. Added some blue right over here, and then you can see this deco is different, of course, and then you get some added detail with the buttons on this side compared to the regular release right over here, so that's nice. And of course they've added this microphone, which I do like. Nice dull gold plastic right over here, so it looks pretty solid. Then you have a metallic blue color as opposed to kind of like the flat purple that we got on the retail version of MODOK right over here, so there's that color difference as well. And then you can see the flames are just slightly different right over here at the bottom. You get more yellow on this one compared to the retail one. And then I'm not going to go over the articulation on this figure, as it's exactly the same as it was on the regular MODOK. Now to measure out these figures, you can see that the Elvis MODOK is standing at about 9.5 inches tall, and as far as the captain goes, he's standing just a little under 6.5 inches. And then for a size comparison, here's our Elvis MODOK next to another Next Wave villain. We have Dirk Anger. And then for your MODOK comparison, you can see we have our regular retail MODOK, and then here's our PulseCon exclusive Elvis MODOK. And yeah, again, you can't really swap the faces over here, but still, I kind of want to get two more of these. I'm pissing myself off wanting to do that, but yeah, I kind of want two more. And I had to do some swapping over here just to see out of curiosity, and you can put the regular MODOK face and everything on this PulseCon exclusive figure, and it looks pretty cool. It actually resembles more of the Toy Biz MODOK figure look, with a bit more of that gold color and a bit more of the shiny blue for the limbs and everything. So yeah, if you kind of want a best of both worlds scenario or an ultimate MODOK, I think this may be the one. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Then here's the Captain next to a couple other Captain figures from the 616. We have Captain Marvel, the Marvel Unlimited exclusive, and then I think this is the Vintage Collection Captain America right over here. There's this whole monologue of the Captain talking about how he went with that name. I thought it was hilarious. And then for your next next wave comparison, we have the Captain next to Monica Rambeau, Machine Man, Elsa Bloodstone, and Boom Boom. And I think most of these figures are just really hard to acquire, and it's a pretty obscure comic and everything. But yeah, Monica Rambeau and Elsa Bloodstone came from that A-Force pack, so that's tough to get a hold of. Machine Man and Boom Boom I don't think are too hard to get a hold of. But yeah, if you're trying to get these three, that's gonna be tricky. Hopefully they re-release or release different versions of Boom Boom, Monica Rambeau, and Machine Man. I'd like to see a trench-coated Machine Man figure in the future, and a next wave suited version of Monica Rambeau, as well as a new version or updated long hair version of Boom Boom. That'd be sweet. And then here's the Captain and the rock and roll Elvis MODOK next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man, and no stop motion today, but it will be coming back to the channel soon. Stay tuned. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, show some love to this channel by hitting that like button, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. And if you're in a position to do so, check out the Patreon, link in the description below. And thanks to all these supporters right over here. This is a cool 2-pack set. I was honestly more interested in just getting the Captain figure, but now that I actually have the Elvis MODOK, my stupid ass wants to get 2 more of them. I may or may not go for it. We'll see. Time will tell. I think people are going to be more anxious for the Captain figure than the Elvis MODOK. I don't know. I'm curious to know what you guys think, though. So this is not a bad set, though. I do like it. Not totally necessary for everybody, but I really do love Next Wave. It is a fantastic read, so definitely check that out. If this isn't for you, I could totally understand. That's what's cool about this being a PulseCon exclusive, that not everybody's going to want it, and it's not one of those retail figures that's going to, you know, just be an easy pass, or people are going to say, oh, you could have released something else, you know what I mean? It's a PulseCon exclusive. This is their chance to get a little obscure, and at the price point, I believe I paid somewhere around $100 for this set. I'm gonna give it a Sun rating of
I love it! Two, please!
And I'd like to know what you guys think. Now, I don't think that $100 price tag is what it's going to cost on the PulseCon site, so I'm not 100% sure exactly what the sale price for it is. But anyway, thanks again, Troy Collects Toys. I don't want to sound ungrateful in any kind of way. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for looking out. Show Troy some love. Check out his Instagram. Link is in the description below. If you want to find me over on social media, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and TikTok. Stay tuned, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
That's crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
We're shot, your face is set, we're shot,